Hello, Minot State Football coaches. My name is David Amico. I'm planning on attending Minot State University in the fall of 2021. And while attending Minot State, my main hope is to be a member of the Minot State Beaver football team. Once again, my name is David Amico. I am a specialist, and my favorite number is 13. Now, what does it mean to say I'm a specialist? Well, I mainly focus on special teams, and my main hope in high school, I held the ball for the kicker on the field goal unit, and that's what I hope to do with your program. I hope to be catching the snaps and holding the ball for the kicker. And that's why I'm out here every day in the hot Texas summer working with my pass-back football, and as you can see right here, I've used it quite a lot, and I probably need to get a new one. But the fact that I'm out here every day in the hot Texas sun can guarantee you that I will definitely be doing this every day in those sub-zero North Dakota winters. I always like to just throw the ball around. I try to throw it as hard as I can, and if I drop one, I start all over again. Like I try to catch maybe 20, 30 in a row, and I go right back to one as soon as I drop one. And I've gotten to a point where I can definitely do it in a row without dropping it. These days, it's been a lot harder to go to the gym every day. So to keep up my physical shape, I like to do a minute plank every day. Doing that every day really helps build my core and really work on my arm strength. I may look a little bit small, but believe me when I say I am a lot stronger than I look. Another thing I like to do to stay in shape at home is I like to do 50 push-ups a day with this little push-up machine here. And I don't do 50 push-ups in a row, but I'll always do 2 sets of 25. So right now I'm going to do 25 push-ups just to show you a little bit of my workout routine. So I'll do 1 set of 25 of those, and then I'll let my arms rest, and I'll do 25 more, and that's how I'll get my 50 push-ups in a day. And for the times when I'm just sitting around my house doing nothing, or just watching some TV here, I'll always have a football in my hand and be playing around with it as I watch the TV to work on getting a good feel for the ball. So I'll be watching the TV and I'll just be tossing the ball up in the air and catching it like so. It's something I always do to just get a good grip on the ball, a good feel on the ball, and just to keep my hands in shape, ready to catch anything. So now we're here at the gym, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of my workout routine when I'm not at home and I'm at the gym. Now, normally I like to start here on the bench press, and to get myself loose, I will always start on the bench press, but to sort of get loose, I'll always take the bar and, just do a little bit of skull crushers, get a good tricep workout in, and just, again, like I said, get my arms loose to, help me with my bench pressing. Now, for timing purposes on this video, I did have to speed that up a little bit, but I was doing about 12 skull crushers with the bar. Now, it's time to add some weight to this bar and get to the bench press. Take this 45-pound plate right here and put it over here on this side. And now let me get the other 45-pound plate. You want it to be even. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more weight to this. So let me take a couple of 2.5s here. In high school, we used to call these 2.5-pound discs. We used to call them cookies in high school. So I always refer to these 2.5-pound things here, cookies. Now, since I'm actually here, I'm not at my local gym actually. I'm here at a privately owned gym, and I'm the only one here. So for safety reasons, I'm going to just be doing a little bit of a light workout today. because I don't have a spotter with me, and just stay safe. So I'll do a couple of reps here of the bar, a couple of plates, and a couple of 2.5s. Oftentimes when I'm at my local gym, a lot of people will come see me, and since I'm definitely a lot stronger than I look, but granted I know that I look very thin, but so does that wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, number 11. But I think his name is Anderson, but that's beyond the point. People will often come and they'll say, "Oh, do you need me to help you with this? Do you need me to help you with this?" And I say, "Nope, I got it." And then I just see the look of shock on their face when they see that I can manage to bench the bar and the 45s on each side. And whenever I'm at the gym, I'll just keep adding weight and adding some weight. And then when I get to a point where I can only do 1 rep, I will ask for a spotter to come get me. But there's my bench routine in a nutshell for you. Now, I really like doing sit-ups because I like having a strong core, and doing sit-ups on this little sit-up thing here, I'll zoom out and show it to you when I'm done here. But I always am doing sit-ups to build my core, and along with the sit-ups, I will always take a medicine ball and hold it above me to get some arm strength here. Okay. So there's that, and if you want to take a good little look at the thing I did my sit-ups on, that's how I get some good core strength. I also really like working out with dumbbells. They're a good way to get your arms moving and build up some core strength. I'll usually do about 8 arm curls, 8 standing military, and I like to round it out with about 8 of working out my triceps. And I'll usually do about 3 or 4, maybe about 4 sets of that. Another workout that I remember doing in high school with dumbbells is we used to kind of kneel on this bench and take the dumbbell and pull it up to our chest. Now, I like doing this because it really helps build the arm strength, and I'll usually do 12 with one hand, and I'll do 12 with the other. Can't forget about doing the machines too. Now, I know that I've been doing a lot of upper body workouts, and don't get me wrong, I know the big importance of doing lower body workouts as well, but this privately owned gym that I'm here at doesn't really have many opportunities for good lower body workouts, but I'm still going to be using the squat machine. Got a 45-pound plate on one side, paired with a 25-pound plate. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of squatting, so having this machine is very helpful for me. That being said, I can still squat quite a bit. I can also get a really good lower body workout here on this machine. It helps work out my thighs and upper thighs and hamstrings, and I can also use this machine to help my calves too. And then pull it out and work out my calves like so. And there you have it, the lower body workout that I do here at this privately owned gym. Now, keep in mind, this is just a brief example of what I'm capable of doing when I work out. When I come and be a part of the Minot State Football program, I will give you all of this and a lot more. Whenever I'm able to meet up with somebody, I'm always out here practicing my throwing and my catching. Now, when I come to Minot, my main goal to be a part of the Minot State Beaver football team is to hold the ball for the kicker. That was my specialty in high school, and there's no doubt that I'm always practicing my place holds. needs to run a 40 no matter what position you play. So, here's my 40. In conclusion, I feel that I would be a valuable asset to the Minot State football team because, as a specialist, if a kicker needs to practice field goals, I'll always be there for him, and if a long snapper needs to practice his long snapping, I will always be there for him. And I also would love to be a part of the Minot State football team because it is my dream to one day be a sports broadcaster, and it would be great to have an insight in the life of a college football player, as we all know that most of the announcers today are former athletes, so it would be great for me to have an in. My high school football coach, Brent Whitson, always loved my can-do, hard-working, and team-first attitude. I would always put the team in front of myself, and I was always willing to do whatever it takes to help my team contribute. And if I get to be a part of the Minot State football team, that team first and can-do attitude will be brought to Minot and more. I am as hopeful as ever that I will get to be a part of the Minot State football team when I'm attending there. Thank you for your consideration.